welcome back to Honey Ann's Kitchen. I hope you're doing well. Today we are making this delicious and very easy to make fried rice, sausage fried rice. So let's just go to the kitchen and start the cooking process. So I had some stock, chicken stock, which I kept, so I'll just go ahead and strain it into the saucepan and also add water to boil the rice. We'll also add some salt to taste depending on the salt in your stock, so you have to check. If you have chicken stock, check the salt content before adding your salt to it. So we just cover it and bring it to a boil. So now that it's boiling, we'll just go ahead and add the washed rice to it and cover it for it to cook. So this is your rice for the fried rice, and it's ideal for it. The oil on the surface of the rice, because of the stock, is going to help the rice not to be sticky. So that is why I added the oil. So now I'm going to check if my rice is okay, so I can go ahead with the process. So while I was checking, I realized that it is perfect, exactly how I wanted it. It's not sticky, there wasn't water in the rice. So I'll just dish it on a plate and allow it to cool down totally before we can add it to the veggies. So I have my pan. I'll add some oil to it and go ahead and fry the sausage. So sausages, normally it's already flavored, so you don't want to add any spice to it or even salt, because it already has its flavor. So at this point it's done. We'll just set this aside and then we'll continue with our veggies. So I'll add oil also into a wok or a pan, whichever one you are using, and then we'll saute some onions. So the onions, we're going to fry it for about a minute. The reason I do this is all these vegetables have their unique flavors, so you don't want to add them together. Let each one of them release its flavor before you add the other one. So we have done that for about a minute. I'm adding my green pepper, which will saute with the onions also for a minute. So here I'm just gonna add my carrot as well. You can decide to choose your vegetables. When it comes to fried rice, we can all go with other vegetables, but these ones work very well for me. That's why I normally go for these veggies. You can't go wrong with this. So we saute this for about a minute also and add my frozen peas. So I had some frozen peas, which I'm adding at the moment. I will give it a quick stir. So now we're stirring it, for the flavors to come out of the vegetables, basically. But we also have to spice these vegetables, so that when you have it in your mouth, it tastes better. So I had some shrimp cube, but you can also use salt if you want, but then it tastes better with shrimp cube. So I'm adding a little bit of it to it, and then I'll give it a quick stir. Also, we have some eggs. I'm just going to scramble some eggs and add it to it. We just have to set the vegetables aside and then pour your eggs into it. Normally when you're making these dishes, you don't want to break the egg straight into the pan, because some of the eggs might be bad. So you want to break it into a bowl before adding it to the pan. So we also add salt to the egg because it has to also taste better. When it comes to fried rice, every bit of it should be nice. So here I'm adding a little bit of salt just to the eggs, and then I'll attempt to scramble it and basically add the vegetables to it. But eggs, we don't have to overcook the eggs. So once it's almost done, you don't wait for it to be done before you add it to the vegetables. So once it's almost done, just go ahead and then add the vegetables to it. So by the time we are done with the whole fried rice, then it should also cook alongside. So basically that's what I'm doing now. I'll also go ahead and add some black pepper to this, because black pepper helps you to absorb very good nutrients from your dishes. So when it comes to veggies like this, you want to add black pepper to it. So that's what I'm doing at the moment, and also give it a quick stir. So So guys, if you like what you see so far, please subscribe. Don't just watch and go. Help us grow the channel together. And then we are also gonna add our rice. You can see the rice is not sticky at all. It's just as we wanted it. So we'll just go ahead and stir it. Let the vegetables and the rice mix perfectly before we can add some spice to it. So I normally will add salt, but I tested for this and this it's not salty, so I decided to why not add the shrimp cube, because it has salt content and it also gives the fried rice a very unique taste. So here I'm gonna add the shrimp cube to it. So basically this is it. That's what I'm doing now. Yeah, just but it wasn't that much, very small amount. So what I was gonna go heavy on was the black pepper, because I love black pepper in fried rice. So here I added quite an amount, but if you don't want it, you can leave this one out. But it helps the fried rice, you know, it makes it very tasty. It gives it that restaurant taste, you know what I'm saying? Yes, basically that's what it does. So give it a stir again, and it will be left with adding our sausages and then the soy sauce. But anytime you're making fried rice, guys, please let the wok be very hot, you know, so that when you add these vegetables, you know, it's gonna cook faster, and the flavors will, you know, come out very well too. So here I'm adding my sausages to it. I'll add this for about a minute, and I'll go ahead and add my soy sauce. This is very simple to make. In about less than 20 minutes you can make this, even whilst you prep your veggies. So here I have my soy sauce. This is the light one. You can use a darker one. I normally don't like my fried rice very dark, so this is it for me. But hey, you can go a bit more. I mean, you can add more if you want it darker. So we'll stir it, and anytime you add your soy sauce to your fried rice, make sure there is enough heat in the pan so that when it hits the bottom of the pan, you know, you hear the sizzle, and that gives the fried rice very nice taste. So guys, this is it. It's very simple to make. You also add your spring onions, and anytime you're cutting your spring onions for fried rice, you know, to give it a very beautiful, you know, picture of it, just make sure you cut it very long. It's not too short. Cut the spring onions longer, and it makes the fried rice look very nice. So this is it, guys. This is very simple to make, and I really enjoyed it with my family. I hope you try it and love it as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe to this channel. I am so grateful to my existing subscribers. I don't know what to say to you. Thank you guys for growing this channel with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.